everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 159. Or where DA is just saving replays on his Switch.
Disgusting.
DA, would you care to tell the audience how many videos that you have saved? Or that you need to save?
Nah. Nah. You sure? I'm cool. It's a lot. It ain't a little. It's well into the triple digits.
Yes. A healthy amount.
But I play a lot, and there's a lot of people that just get stalled on.
Okay.
And I can't help but go, whenever I see somebody just like, you have a 0% knowledge about Isabel. If I picked anyone else, you would smoke me. But you keep landing on these Lloyds like an idiot because you don't know what you're doing. It's like Lloyd, Fisher Ride, Lloyd, Fisher Ride. And I'm just styling on these people. And I'm just like, dude, you better than this. Don't step. You stepped on it. And it's funny to me. That's the best thing is when people don't know how to handle bail. You know what's funny to me? Saving 156 videos.
Oof.
And if people that don't know how the replay system in Smash works, it's incredibly stupid.
The
You
worst
have to-
I've ever heard about. The
You
worst I've ever heard about.
You have to rewatch your entire match to, air quotes, record the video to save it to your video section instead of your replay section. Because whenever you update the game, replay section gets overwritten. Just goes bye-bye.
Like a
And-
VCR. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Nintendo's not very good with the minute aspects of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're not good with online stuff.
Not
Yes.
at all. That's, to be honest, to jump right into one of the topics with the Direct, that's one of the things that made me just go, why is Overwatch on your console? Your online servers are dumpster tier.
People are hyped about it.
I don't have too much problems with Smash.
Yeah, me neither.
I see a lot of problems.
The problems stem from people not having the Ethernet
Yes.
adapter. That's a biggie.
Yeah.
And their servers are not good enough to compensate for that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're a Twitch fighter like Overwatch, it's not gonna.
All right, yeah, with that, let's just get into the Direct. So, literally 3 hours ago, Nintendo had a Direct. Which, of course, just, they love to just sneak up on you. Where it was like 2 days ago, it's like, oh, hey, we're having a Nintendo Direct. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And then there have been rumors and stuff about Smash Bros. And Banjo's release date and the next DLC character. They had a bunch of different announcements. I'll go through some of the non-Smash Bros. Highlights just because we're going to be talking about the Smash Bros. Stuff more. Overwatch is coming to Switch. They're basically doing the SNES Classic on Nintendo Online. They're releasing 20 SNES games out, like, I think today, and then more on the horizon, which that's where they're going to actually get the value of saying, hey, get Nintendo Online, is shove all of your old games into the service and people are going to buy it. To just have them access to them whenever. They're porting Tokyo Mirage Session, the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei game, which I keep hearing was like a sleeper hit on Wii U. Never played it, but
You can say any Wii U game is a sleeper hit.
you're not wrong.
18 people bought that thing.
One of them is right here. Hi. Maybe number one. Who knows? I mostly added this just because I've seen how, like, cult awful this game is, but I kind of want to play it now. Deadly Premonition 1 and then Deadly
it's
Premonition
amazing.
2. Like, it's...
Screw that cult awful. It's amazing. It's awful, but it's amazing.
that's what I mean by...
Oh, no, I know
awful.
what you meant.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing.
So, that might be the game that Kelly and I play for when she comes up to visit.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out games that we could play, and since the first game is coming out literally today, it's like, you know what? That might be fun. This kind of has a little bit of a horror element. Kelly and I are both extreme sissies when it comes to horror, so...
Oh, absolute wusses.
So it might end up being good. Divinity 2 or Divinity Original Sins 2 is coming to Switch. I know that was a big hit on PC. Surprise, Star Wars Jedi Outcast is getting ported to Switch, which I loved those games, so I'm pretty hype about that. More info they released on Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon, as well as Animal Crossing, which Animal Crossing, it looks like it's just like you know that game Minecraft? We're just shoving that right in there, right into Animal Crossing. Here you go. Luigi's Mansion, a few things. Pokemon. They had some minor announcements, mostly just a few new Pokemon. Then the big announcement was Xenoblade Chronicles is getting an HD remake on the Switch.
Oh,
And
really?
It looks good.
Oh,
Very. Graphics update and everything.
See,
Yeah,
I caught 0% of the direct.
Okay.
So this is all quite new to me.
So it's coming out 2020. They didn't release the month or anything. It's just coming out next year. But yeah, I love Xenoblade 1. The new graphics look good. It looks like because Fiona and Shulk were DLC Blades in Chronicles 2 that you could get. And it looks like they basically used that engine and those models and updated it even more. Now to Smash. So they showed off. They're like, hey, Banjo has release date. It's today. It's like, fuck you, Nintendo. God damn it. I'm not emotionally prepared for this. So literally after the direct, I was just on my Switch like, update? Nope. Update? Nope. Update for about an hour and a half until it started updating. I was like, oh, I have my 4 replays that I gotta save. Better do that real quick.
Real quick. Oh, you poor baby. You sweet summer child. You and your 4 replays. Ugh. I actually hit his side B. Let me. I'm so mad. But who are you mad at? Okay, first off, mad at Nintendo. Yeah. Because they're trash. You should be mad at yourself, number 2. Absolutely.
Yeah, those
then
insults
you should be mad
seemed
at
more
Mike
like,
as well.
I was like, those insults seemed more projecting than anything. And then they announced their newest DLC character, which, sorry, DA for the spoilers. But it is...
Oh, no, okay. I didn't care about that.
Okay. It is Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury. And he's coming out in November, which they're just shooting them out. Just keep churning them out. Sakurai has no life.
People are big upset.
Really?
Because it had leaked that an SNK character was going to be in Smash. But it had also leaked that it was going to be a female character.
I had heard that, yeah.
When it became Terry, they were like, ugh, because there's so many dongs in Smash.
There is.
So they just wanted another female character. And they didn't get it.
But there's going to be plenty more opportunity for that because they announced that they are making more DLC characters. They have 1 more in this fighter pack, and then more are coming.
Why? Literally, why?
Sakurai wants to make this the best crossover in gaming history. He literally said it in the direct.
It already is! It was back in Nintendo 64! Die!
So I was kind of live texting DA this, like, more DLC characters in development. Fuck, I love Ultimate. And then DA just replies, Sakurai's 1 goal in life is to die. And even in so they had the direct and then they had the character demo of Banjo as well as announcing a few other things. And he's just like, it feels like the finish line is moving further and further away.
Camera just slowly zooms in on his face.
Dun, 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 dun.
But he's say that.
But he basically was just like, I want to make this the best crossover. We want to satisfy as many fans as we possibly can in gaming. It's like, you know what? Good for you. He's like, even if Smash Bros. Continues on after this, I don't think there's going to be a game like this ever again. Which that was like a setting expectations of like, there's not going to be this many fucking characters ever again.
Or PlayStation All-Stars 2.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Wow. 28 characters? Oh, great. Great.
woo,
2 DLC, huh? Oh, wow,
settle
wow.
down.
I would be hyped for another PlayStation.
Just because of the possibility of Dragoon people.
No, not even that. I feel like their system was okay. Their combo system was okay. Hold on, listen. Their combo system was okay, but the way you killed was so terrible that it killed all the hype for that game. I feel like if they reworked it a little bit, it could be a very good complimentary piece to people that don't like the way Smash operates. It was boring. It could have worked. I hated the way they killed. The only way to get killed is through super. That was terrible.
The other stuff that they announced was home run contest is now in the game.
Hey!
And from what they said, although the wording is kind of suspect, they said pretty much this is the last mode that's going to be added. But they said pretty much.
I want to smash the targets.
That's the thing, though. They said pretty much. Like, if it was a definitive, yeah, there's going to be no more modes, they would have said there are going to be no more modes.
Yeah, this is just like one of those, like, this is the only one we have planned.
Yeah, nothing on the horizon right now.
And they also were just like, 5 fighters. And also Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
Like, we should have known back then.
They
Soccer's
announced
just like, hey, who else do we have access to? Nintendo. I don't know. Maybe this. Cool. Get the rights.
They showed off a bunch of new Mii outfits. One with the Ninja Thief Goemon, Proto Man, Zero from Mega Man X, and I think there's Team Rocket costumes for the Brawlers, and then Sans from Undertale for the Gunner. And Sans also comes with a remix of Megalovania, made by Toby Fox, who made Undertale. And apparently him and Sakurai, like, hung out. Sakurai made a point. He's like, Toby actually came to my house, and we played Smash. He's like, I want to say that we were 50-50, but he beat me a lot. Because Toby is kind of competitive in Smash, apparently. So a lot of people were super excited about even just the Mii outfit for Sans. So a lot of shit dropped in Smash. I haven't, because this is a big update too, so I haven't looked at the patch notes either for the characters.
I didn't even think.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't hurt my girl.
What can they possibly do?
What could they do? But then again, I can't even.
You asked that question, but you just spoke the nerf into existence.
I forgot about that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't hurt my girl.
I pulled up an article. The first thing that it says is like Smash Bros. Ultimate September 4th 5.0 patch notes. Hero nerfs.
Oh, praise be.
I mean, of course those were coming. That man is a travesty.
Okay, very minor, very minor.
Except
for Hero. Hero got it.
I mean, needed it.
Oh, yeah, there's really not that much. Peach and Daisy got a little buff. Ice Climber's got a little buff.
Oh, well, how about a hero buff?
okay, look, if you're gonna nerf them into unexistence, you gotta keep them competitive at least.
There's 2 nerfs and a buff.
Present bouncing while wait, which one's the buff? Increase the amount of time opponents will be in the damage animation. Oh. Magic Burst. Just the most OP move. Let's buff that. Cool. Awesome.
So maybe he's just one move guy now, as opposed to nerf everything and then just buff his best move.
Yeah, nothing really. Fighters when bouncing while lying face down. Okay, so most of them are like
There's nothing.
random things. Okay.
Like
Okay.
2 minutes wasted where I could have been. I forgot to press start, and I could. That was 2 minutes. That was a match. I got nervous.
You are a failure.
Dude, my girl's already. You don't know how bad Belle is. And they're just like, they have the ability to make her worse because they're all those freaking stealth nerfs and stealth buffs for her with the fishing rod, just not even in the nose. Get that crap out of here. So they have the ability of, they might have even done it. There's a possibility they could have just done it.
I love that epiphany. It's like they could have done it again.
Again.
You just go in and she just doesn't even have the fucking fishing hook.
Oh my
tennis racket.
goodness. Dude, I drop her.
It's a tennis racket and she
I
just
can't
lobs
even-
over a badminton.
There's
fucking
nothing
bang
I could
birdie.
do then.
That's it. It's over.
Versus
Move
is
on.
listing out characters that he wants.
Oh yeah. This is a thing
Haseo and
again.
Kite.
I don't know who those are.
That's
Dot hack characters.
Dot hack.
It's the two main characters from the games.
So would that be your
Fantastic.
main, Ralph, if that happened?
Haseo drops on the fucking Switch. I'm buying a Switch and I'm going pro with Haseo. Are you kidding?
There
Ends up being the
literally
worst character
can't
in the
be
game.
anybody else for this last person than Sora. Legit. Number 5, after all this stuff, it can't be anybody but him.
It could be another Kingdom Hearts character. Dude, it could be
I
another
don't know,
Kingdom
like,
Hearts
there's a
character.
lot of crap
Oh!
dropping for Doom
think-
right now. Could be Doom
I think
guy.
people would love Mickey.
Mickey
think
didn't
people
start
would
in
l-
games, though. Like, the big qualifier
Riku.
for... I was gonna say, like,
People would love Riku.
I
Yes.
would hate Riku over Sora.
Why?
I'd hate that.
Why?
Because Sora's a lot dorkier.
I
bring on
understand.
the dorks.
Absolutely.
Dude, bring on the dorkiness. If you're a dork, you're automatically +7 in my book.
So,
And we don't have enough dorks, and we've got plenty of edgelords.
So, do you think that some characters that have been in, like, say, Marvel vs. Capcom, do you think those might be a little off limits?
What do you mean?
So, like, the first, like, you said dorky characters, and the first character that I thought of was Phoenix Wright.
No, why? Why not?
I don't know. Just, he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't know.
So,
It's a good point.
Good point. Good point. You make good points.
yeah, like, who cares? They would still get stupid hype over that.
Oh, yeah.
You think because Frank West was in Marvel, people wouldn't get hype over Frank West?
Oh, not that they wouldn't get hype. I just, for some weird reason in my head, it's just like, okay, he was like a character that wasn't a fighting game character that was in another fighting game. Because, like, Ryu, Ken, Terry Bogard, like, they're iconic characters from main characters from a fighting game, so I can see why that they're in Smash. Do you think an MK character would ever make it into Smash?
They absolutely could. There's a lot of like you don't even need the fatalities and stuff. You don't need
Oh,
the
yeah.
blood. I mean, Snake made it. Why not?
That's true.
Yeah, the fact that Snake made it means anybody is
Yeah.
up for grabs.
Like,
Plus
in my
Bayo.
head, Doom guy, just because there's so much Doom crap coming out. Like, Doom 64 got announced as a port to Switch, and they just released a bunch of other Doom games, and then Doom Eternal is coming out on Switch, so I could definitely see the Doom Slayer making an appearance. Sora. Who else? Like, there's a bunch... We haven't seen anyone that's specifically PlayStation. Since Banjo is there, we could see some Microsoft properties, I feel like.
People want Master Chief real
They-
bad.
People
People
do
want
want
Master
Master
Chief
Chief.
in a bad way. I actually heard something else too today that somebody brought up. What do you guys think the chances are that Epic throws their hat in the ring and we get a Fortnite skin as a fucking playing option?
Terrible. Terrible.
Like maybe is a me outfit.
I can see that.
Yeah, not
As
as
an
a
actual character with the axe and everything. Terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Minecraft
I'm
Steve
thinking.
was the other one. People really want Minecraft Steve. Every Nintendo Direct that I see or Smash, there's a healthy amount of Steves that appear in the chat.
Don't know why.
Man, I don't. Who else could they add? I've seen
For
like
the final
The
character.
list is too
oh, you know,
long. Like,
Crash and Spyro, since they are now multi-platform. I could definitely see them.
It'd be Crash over Spyro.
I would agree as well.
yeah.
Yeah, there's too. I mean, we'll wait and see, but this it's too much speculation. Too much.
I mean, it is about high time for a Tekken character.
Truth.
True.
No, I feel like they would do that for the second one.
PlayStation.
They have the Street Fighter, and then the next one they get SNK, and then the next one they get a Tekken or MK.
Or we get
It
one
has
of
to
the
be
anime,
Sora.
or we
Doesn't
get one of the
have to be
anime
Sora.
fighters.
Don't you think there's already a bunch of freaking sword modes?
You think they care?
They don't.
And then wouldn't a lot of sword stuff just be like hero stuff?
No. You're not a KH player.
Definitely not.
there was so much.
Wow.
You sounded
The
so
heat.
offended.
The hate in that voice.
Because I hate Hero. He makes the game legit not fun.
I
And
haven't really-
just to compare Sora to him, it's not even.
I mean, it'd
You
be
know
a lot
what?
of freeze.
We've
and fire
neglected a
abilities.
crucial character that they could, throw in there to really get fans going.
Hmm.
It's the Praise the Sun guy from Dark Souls. That's it. That's the next big character.
People are talking about a Dark Souls character.
I have heard that.
What is it
as
called?
well.
Solari?
Solaire.
Solari Knight? Solaire? Yeah, that one. That's it. That's the next one, guys. Get ready.
okay.
Get hype. Praise the Sun.
And that
People
was-
also call it for 2B. Which
Ooh.
I
is-
can honestly
Yeah.
see that shit.
She
I
was
could.
just in the game.
Give me Sora. Give me Sora. And you can have 3 different skins for him. Get in there.
And you could
Nobody
make
saw that, but I visibly rolled my eyes.
it. You could even have some of his moveset be from KH3 where there's different, like it's not just a sword. Have the gun,
There's a
staff.
There's so much you can do with Sora. Somebody like Master Chief, I don't need another keep away character.
Well, no, most of his shit, like there's a lot of melee weapons in Halo. The gravity hammer, the energy sword.
Oh,
You're
really?
just
Though
saying
the
words.
grab. How could I forget about the grab? You're just saying words, Mike.
I don't know why you even attempted to. Those were just
I was
words.
just saying. I know, but I'm just saying that he wouldn't be. I don't think he'd be like Snake. I don't think he'd be too keep away.
He'd be akin to Sammy, and I don't know.
No, Master Chief would be a Ganondorf. Slow and brutal. Honestly, that's how he does things. He's a powerhouse. He's the big brick wall that throws hands. He'd be
So
a
a
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf that covers his one weakness.
Yep.
That's the wrong thing to say to DA. Bring it. Now I want Chief. Purely for that. Oh. All
Because
right.
if they're gonna put him in the game, that's how he's gonna have to be. He's not a speed type fighter.
Snake's slow too, though.
Yeah, but Met Chief is literally a juggernaut. He'd be a giant monster like Ganondorf.
All right, we shall see. There is some other gaming stuff that happened this week, but besides that, nothing really. I keep seeing whatchamacallit, ratings for it. Did it 2 come out yet?
It comes out tomorrow. Well, in some areas, it's playing today.
Okay. I was
I
seeing.
can't. It's almost 3 hours.
Really?
I can't wait.
It's a longin'.
It's a login and it looks so good. I haven't
I-
seen any reviews. I don't care.
Do you want to hear reviews? The
Shoot.
consensus? Okay. It's, from what I'm hearing, it's not as good as the first one. It's still pretty good, but like I've been
Couldn't be.
seeing a lot of like 7.5s.
You know what? I'm sure a lot of people hate it. The ending. You know why? Because the ending was trash.
Yeah, there's no way you can. Whilst keeping with Stephen King's original view, there's no way that you can clean that up a little bit. Though they did sort of do that in the first one, because there's this whole.
But this is way
don't,
closer to.
Don't. Please don't.
Come on now. You know that's happening.
As soon as they just go, oh, we must do the ritual of Chud, bunch of people just walk out.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you do.
Real thing in Stephen King's It.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Rated NC-17.
Dumb thing.
That would have to have the child gangbang.
Yep.
What are you doing? Who allowed that? I understand that book was a behemoth, but did this editor just go, yeah, they beat him, the spider, some sex happens. They must have been like, oh, they're clearly adults. That's fine.
I'd like to
When
think
did
that
that book come out? Hold on. When did that book come out?
I
Hold
would
on.
say mid 80s.
I would love to imagine that the editor is just like sitting there, just the book's open to that chapter. Just kind of looks like he looks at the book, looks at Steven, looks at the book, looks at Steven, just like
86.
86. That there was nobody gave a shit about that kind of stuff back then.
Bruh, I don't
Nobody
care
cared.
what area you're in, unless it's like Rome or something. Everybody,
The medieval times.
everybody cares about the written word of a child gangbang.
Nobody cared. Nobody cared. It wasn't even something that would have been talked about back then.
People when Luke kissed Leia and they found out they were brother and sister, they were like, ugh.
Yep,
And
but
that's
a
just
movie.
light incest.
Hey, do you remember 10 years later when Harry Potter was about witchcraft and books and stores banned it? You think they didn't care about children
Big
banging each
difference.
other?
Big difference.
they're actually
Definitely not.
There wasn't that much. The difference in like media coverage on shit like that book back then is just different. By the time anybody would have cared enough to talk about that book in the media, it had already been out for close to 7 to 9 years.
Where are you getting this information from?
Disagree.
I don't.
Are you in time travel? Where are you coming from?
It's just an estimation, of course, but nobody that day and age, nobody really talked about that kind of shit.
I disagree. Because isn't that around the times where churches were heavy into the depravity of books and such?
The mid 80s? No. I don't think so. Because that was more during the Red Scare, and everybody was only concerned about communist ideals in literature and shit.
Yeah, no clue here. So yeah, the stuff that I have for news, WoW Classic dropped last week, and it is bonkers. People are obsessed. My roommates are obsessed. But I will say I saw something pretty cool. So basically, everyone's starting the game, so a bunch of people are flooding the early areas of the game. And some of the missions are where you have to kill a named enemy. So, like a unique enemy that only spawns in one place in the entire game. And once you kill that enemy, it takes a few minutes for it to respawn. And people are actually queuing up in lines in game to kill these enemies.
Huh.
It's like a fucking roller coaster. Like I saw a post and someone was just like, waiting in line, 57 more people to go.
Jesus.
What are y'all doing?
Good question.
Playing
You know,
WoW.
I think it's super good that people queued up and weren't cutting or via douches or anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's camaraderie. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
dumb, it's stupid, and I'd probably be in that list in that line if I were playing that game. But I dig it.
Yeah, like I like the camaraderie of it. Like a lot of people have been really wanting something like this for a long time. And yeah, Blizzard is surprised by how popular it is right now. Like when the game launched, servers couldn't keep up.
Yeah, I don't know why they were
Why
surprised.
are these game companies so much of failures at understanding their own property?
Because the people who run the companies don't know the games. They don't care about the games. They just run the money. And they make the decisions, unfortunately.
A lot of times companies will undershoot server capacity just because of how expensive it is to actually add more server capacity. So they would rather undershoot it and not meet that expectation and then save money on server costs and maintenance, or rather than they buy a whole bunch of server space, half of it gets used, and then they're just in the red severely. Because you have the server space, you can't easily get rid of the server space. You can easily add, you can't easily get rid. But yeah, WoW is giant right now. I'm mulling over if I want to play, but knowing myself, y'all wouldn't see me again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 100% in the boat that I am in. I know for a fact who I am and what I am, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna subject myself to that.
You more so than me, because you and grinding are, yeah.
I'll never understand it.
Catherine Full Body came out yesterday, I believe. BG, I know you were pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's cool. Still the controversial transgendered stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Japanese people.
Have you gotten the game yet?
I'm waiting on it.
Okay.
Because I still need to play the Man of Medan.
Ooh.
Announce that.
Oh boy, that game is a dumpster fire.
People love it. What do you mean?
Oh, I watched multiple playthroughs so far, and that game is a trash fire.
Oh, everybody's Adam
Dude,
loves it.
the voice acting is entirely phoned in. I don't think anybody was in a fucking recording booth for that game. The audio is trash. There is no acting ability in that game. There is a scene where, I shit you not, someone is pounding on the door and they are talking like they are breathing completely normal, and there is no emotion in their voice. No, you need to let me out. We can't be here. That's the voice acting in this game. It starts off entertaining. It starts off decent and then goes downhill.
But a year ago you said the My Hero dub was bad. So I can't take your word for it.
You know what? This is very true. I just got done rewatching that dub from start to finish. It is amazing.
I still haven't watched more than the first 2 episodes, so I have no idea if it got better.
It was good from episode 1.
I didn't like it.
It's amazing. Get on there.
So what is? I actually haven't really heard anything about this game though. What is it about?
It's from the people that made Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. It's another ghost story.
It's another Until Dawn. It's got a multiplayer aspect too. Adam wants to bring it to Yeoman for people to play.
What's it called again? Sorry,
The Man of Medan, maybe Median.
No, Medan. It's Medan.
Basically, these people get aboard a ghost ship, and it turns out to be haunted.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Same aesthetic as Until Dawn. Okay.
Yeah. Looks stupid fun, and it's only $30. So
I need another.
Only takes about 2 hours to finish it.
I
good
need
for
another
them.
hidden agenda. need
Dude,
another game like
dude,
It won't be.
I just rewatched our playthrough of that. Probably it used to be the best thing we've ever done. It's the second best now, unfortunately.
So.
Do you want to tell what happened to our Let's Play, Mike?
Oh yeah, had an
audio.
unfortunate technical mishap. The audio, the mix, something must have happened where I, in other panels, messed with the mixer settings. The game audio came through with the mic audio and just unsalvageable. Unfortunate, but we will record something new. Yes, persevere. I will say though, we also tried to record the Hidden Agenda playthrough. I haven't checked that audio, but I'm assuming it's the exact same thing. And I was having problem with levels during the entire recording of it. But we played that with the crowd, and the crowd, fucking sassy ladies, always happens. You can't fight it.
You can't
It's-
stop it.
you
Get
can't
that
stop
money.
As soon as they have the scene where they're in the hallway together and you're like, oh, you can come to my place later, everyone's like, yeah! Every time. Every time. I love it. Yeah, give me another Hidden Agenda. I want it now.
And that's what Man of Medan is. It's up to 5 people.
Okay.
Big
okay.
fun.
Dave Bautista
Oh,
is
before you do that,
Yeah.
daily reminder to check out the Revisited. It's so good. Batista.
He is actually getting to live his Gears dream. They are adding him as himself as a playable character in multiplayer for Gears of War 5. It's just him in Gears armor and sunglasses.
He still needs that movie. Just give it to him.
I know. But you know what? At the very least, he got this, though. He got this. Astral Chain is very, very good. I'm playing it now. It is very, very good. Anime
wanna
as
play
fuck.
that.
Anime
Well,
as
play it.
fuck. But very, very good. Combat is different. The whole controlling 2 characters aspect is really unique. I mean, like, it's very difficult to get the hang of in the beginning, but I'm starting to get the flow for it now. Yeah, very, very good. I don't even know how far I am into it, but there's been some, like, very good characters, some very funny moments. So far, the story is pretty typical, but, you know, only in the beginnings of it, so we'll see. But yeah, the ratings that it's getting right now are deserved. Has anyone played
I wanna
Control?
play that.
Didn't
I know.
play it.
It's not that easy.
Why not?
Because Borderlands 2 is right on the horizon.
3.
3. Even better.
Has anyone played Control? That's the other game that came out recently that I've been hearing a lot of good things about.
Nah, I'm waiting on them to start fixing some of the console issues.
Okay. Yeah, the gameplay of it looks really fun from what I've seen. But yeah, haven't played that yet. And the only other bit of gaming news is that Capcom is apparently teasing a Resident Evil Outbreak style game.
Bruh, in my veins.
I
I
had fun
will
with the
pay
Outbreak games.
top dollar for that.
Yeah.
Not that bottom of the barrel bush. Top dollar. What was that multiplayer game they released?
The
Recently.
Umbrella something, right?
Umbrella Corps. Not that bush.
Yeah.
The good.
I will be right back,
Give
guys.
me Outbreak Volume 3.
Mike went away, more than likely to go poo again. Hopefully he didn't crap himself. JoJo Part 5 Revisited. Super, super good. It's funny. We're brushing over that, bro. Shut up.
Bro. You grown. You should know your limitations by this age. You've had decades to understand your body. You went, I can do
I got
this.
it. It's cool.
Oh yeah, there's no problem.
Oh, a little bit of brown.
I don't got this. It's not cool. It's literally one of the greatest things that's ever happened.
Grown man, freaking $3 away from being a millionaire, fooling himself.
And it's not even that he couldn't find a toilet or something. It was literally just, oh, I can wait.
I can wait. Oh,
Until
no,
the literal second he couldn't.
40 minutes later, I'm gonna shit myself.
I can wait. Oh. What
I mean, at that point, open up that washing machine and get to it. You ain't gotta go upstairs.
This is the man who's the most successful of us all.
Bruh. You never outgrow what you are.
He's a piece of shit.
He is just a man that is willing to shit himself because he don't want to get up. And you know what? His whole thing was, I don't want to go away from the podcast. You had to anyway.
Yeah, you went from pausing where we start to walking away in the middle towards the end.
Hilarious. Anyway, Revisited, super good. Doing on it. When's your next day off?
Saturday.
Saturday? Okay. Doing the next one Saturday. We're getting a lot of pushback on this one. Oh, them fans don't like us.
Good.
What do you mean good?
Good.
What do you mean good?
Good.
We make...
I'd rather be liked than have people come to the video, thumbs down, and then go away without saying a word.
Absolutely. I would rather... It's not even being liked. I would rather people just go, oh, I didn't agree with this, and debate us in the comments, other than, oh, y'all are shitty. I'm out of here. Thumbs down.
It's fine. It's a start. Just keep dropping it out there, man. Let the hate lead to something better.
Hey, we love it. You know what's funny? I've converted like 3 people. One dude subscribed to us from me just going back and forth with him.
Hey, you know what? I'm good with that.
Other people, you guys are an 18-year-old with autism can understand this. Yeah, but here's a bunch of comments. Oh, well, that's nice. I'm glad the music, I got into some more music, and then we're just having a conversation. What happened, people? Where's your vitriol? Oh, is it so flimsy because you realize that video is trash?
Yes.
That we're making a lot of sense?
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Welcome to arguing with fandoms. You're
It's
screaming at a wall.
funny.
And eventually, you'll find a crack, but for the most part, it's a solid wall,
And
and they will never budge.
that dude saying Fate and Resolve, that video, I love it. It's just 6 minutes of Fate and Resolve, but I love it. So yeah, revisit it. YouTube channel list exists. I don't know why we're trying to advertise on here. We get way more viewers and people than this place.
Yeah,
We need to be advertising on that channel for this.
you do. You really do, though. Start doing that.
Oh, it's the saddest thing.
Oh, it is.
We need our completely just really started channel is gonna be the one that we advertise our 5-year podcast about.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's face it. You're going after people's shit on there. This is just a commentary podcast.
Yeah, this is very true. We go hard against
Exactly. People are always going to flock towards, the numbers are always going to be towards the controversial shit.
Mm-hmm. Versus, I would like nothing more to debate a Ruby Volume 1 to 5 fan. Not 6. I got nothing to say about 6. We will just be sitting there gushing about how good it is, unless they say it's bad. But 1 to 5, I would love debating somebody. Crap. I would love to debate Ocean is on part 5. I told you this. We can't because we just be debating 2 different things. But at the same time, his ego is so that he can't, he doesn't get the criticism. You should be having, if you cannot take criticism, you shouldn't be popular.
I mean, welcome to fame. It's unearned. It's not like anybody's just given that role.
But at the same time, like, criticism is something that you need to grow. If your entire thing is just a bunch of fans going, this is amazing, clap, 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 and you're not getting a bunch of, hey, this was terrible, here's why, you're reading too much into it, you messed up on some editing stuff, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's no response to that. But the people that are completely ball kissing you, that's what you want to respond to? Come on.
Yep.
I respond to every comment on our video.
It's the same as we always saw in the editing community. A lot of the bigger editors got there just because they sucked up to the community that made them bigger. That's it. And it's just people who play games and shit with the community. That's what gets them views.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
This whole entertainment thing, this internet entertainment thing, is so incestuous.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's all a bunch of people just kind of feeding off each other. Give me a debate. Argue with me in the comments. I'm good with it. I will go with you. Let's go. Don't just say, hey, this video is amazing. You can say that and I'll go, thank you. Some dude would like that. You guys, it's clear you're not reading a script. You guys are funny. I enjoyed the video. I hope your channel prospers. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Those people that are trying to comment, you people suck. Oh, they getting paragraphs.
I mean, let's again not forget, even our panels, we would get that shit a lot. The loudest reviews we got for our panels, people saying, why do you guys suck?
It's great. People will always jump into the negative. It's just like if you go to a restaurant and you will talk about a bad experience for weeks, months, years. How many times do you go, oh yeah, that was a fantastic experience at that restaurant? You'll go, oh, the food was really good, the atmosphere was good. You know, I really recommend that place. Let some server be a piece of to you, dude, for these people, and you will talk about that forever. People delve into I don't want to say the negative, but it's one of those words I'm looking for that's like that. They drink it up. They love it. And I love it. I love it. Oh, dude. One of the words in my script about Dark Side Phil is the I Frankenstein of YouTube. Dude. But nobody understands that. But I say why before then. I lead up to it. Good. Instead of just saying truth. He found the truth. Oh, bunch of buzzwords.
So what I miss?
Just us talking about Revisited and
Okay.
how people delve into the negative and how much flack we're getting from his fans that clearly are not watching the video.
At all.
Some of them are. And then those that watch, I debate against, and they go, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna subscribe to you." Oh, I have nothing to say. I JoJo's Part 5 got me into some music. Oh, that's good for you.
Here's a
End
subscription.
of discussion.
Thank you for the transaction.
Yeah. Glad it helped you expand your music taste. End of discussion.
There you go.
Anybody that goes hard against us and we comment back, it's just like, oh, okay. They calm down immediately. Or nothing. All those people on Twitter I responded to, where y'all at? Oh, nowhere. I'm almost certain I'm muted or blocked by Ocean is.
Oh, probably.
He ain't got time for that criticism,
So
boy.
I was like looking to see if he said anything else. That man tweets a lot.
Forever, bro. I was following him. I had to unfollow him. He just tweets and retweets and manga reviews, and it's all day, every day. And I'm just like, I ain't got time for this bullshit. I'm out of here.
So I'd scrolled a healthy amount to try and find like that discussion. And then I finally looked at the date posted. I'm like, 4 hours ago.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I've been at this for minutes. Literal minutes. Yeah. He tweets a lot.
Yeah. It was oof.
But there was no discussion to be had. He didn't respond.
Yeah, the Revisited, so I listened to all those. Then I re-listened to the Dragon Ball one, which that one was tricky because apparently, why is it set to private?
Oh, I set it to private because I'm actually editing the video to go to it now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only why.
So re-listen. I just signed into the List Exists account and re-listened to it, which I keep forgetting that I have YouTube Premium on my regular account, so I kept locking my phone and it kept stopping the video. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it doing that?
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
that sucks.
I'm like,
I do
oh,
the
yeah.
same thing.
Oh yeah. Damn it. Hey, re-listen to that, and then that got me going back to re-listen to our Ruby casts. And like this you mentioned music, which is why I'm in this tangent, and that made me start re-listening to the Volume 6 album again. So much good music on that album.
I wouldn't know.
Have you not listened to the full album
I listened to enough of it.
A song!
Yep.
You suck! You had even mentioned, like, oh, this song sounds pretty good. I can't wait to listen to this song and my song.
I can't wait to listen to this song. What's stopping you? Well, I'm a bum.
You are. Oh. Have they given a release date for Neo and Cross Tag yet?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Or Blitz Tank or whatever the frick that thing's name is.
Why? Who?
You. Yeah. Wow, November, huh?
Look at that. What a month.
Oh, they announced her for November?
Spicy month.
November's also his birthday. Yeah. Who cares?
Let's look at. It's been a little bit since I've looked at the game releases that are coming out this year. There is a lot. There's a lot on the Switch this month.
Yeah, the Switch. Bruh, I'm telling you, besides playing Smash with DA or my brothers, I never touched that Switch. Just.
Let's see. We got. Okay, we're in January. So this month we have Catherine and Final Fantasy VIII Remastered came out yesterday. That's something.
I actually need to get Final Fantasy VIII because
No,
I
you
never
don't.
played it.
You're fine.
I never played it. I want to try it.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy also came out. Gears 5 comes out on the 10th. Greedfall, which I've heard a few things about. Borderlands 3 and Daemon X Machina come out on the
Yeah.
13th. Good birthday for me. Two very good games. Oh damn, Real Fishing Road Trip Adventure. Oh snap.
Get in there.
Link's Awakening comes out on the 20th. Ni no Kuni gets ported to the Switch.
Good
Whole bunch of-
game.
Whole bunch of Baldur's Gates get re-releases. I think Rogue Ops is the new Contra game, I want to say. Yeah. The new Contra game comes out for everything. Mario Kart Tour, that's a mobile game. Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition on Switch. Ys 9. They have made a lot of those games. Code Vein, which is the vampire anime Dark Souls. Dragon Quest, the Dragon Quest 11S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition on the Switch.
Boy, that rolls off the tongue.
Yes, it does. Ori and the Blind Forest.
What are you doing?
Dude, people love that game. They can add as
I understand, but
They can add-
man, that's a lot of syllables.
they can add fucking Arcade Ultra X Edition featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, and people will still eat that game up. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest is coming to Switch, and that's just September. There's a lot coming out in September. In October.
I know 3 was that quick or
Mhm.
that close.
Yeah. Trine 4. Ghost Recon comes out on October 4th. Ghostbusters, the video game.
Another one?
Another Ghostbusters game? Or
Another one? Yeah. And what the Ghostbusters?
oh, it's remastered. It's remastered.
Okay.
I didn't see
There
that. Witcher 3 Switch port on the 15th. Little Town Hero on the 16th, which is the
That looks
Game Freak
interesting.
game. No More Heroes Complete Edition comes to, or Travis Strikes Again.
No More Heroes.
That's not coming out this year. This is the like mobile
Don't care.
game, comes out for PS4.
Everything of No More Heroes is a positive.
The
I would love a new Shadows of the Dam too.
The Digimon Cyber Sleuth game comes out. Both of them come out for Switch. Call of Duty Modern Warfare comes out, re-releases.
Shut up.
WWE 2K20. Disgaea 4, Resident Evil 5 and 6 come to the Switch.
Isn't it Disgaea? Is it Disgaea?
I've
Yeah.
heard it as Disgaea.
That's
Interesting.
the only way I've ever heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard people
Yes.
say Disgaea.
Who?
Friends.
That's yeah,
Yeah, just friends.
New Yorkers.
I've never actually heard that game's name said in a like actual media environment.
I've never heard it as anything but this
Yeah.
guy.
I've heard it in
Interesting.
like 3 or 4 Nintendo Directs at this point, so that's what I was
Disgaea.
going
Okay.
for. Luigi's Mansion comes out on October
What did you
31st.
say it was again?
Disgaea. Yeah.
Woo.
I
There's
have
an
no
A
idea.
that you missed.
Yeah.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics on November 5th. That actually looks interesting. Like the 2D mode is intriguing. Death Stranding on November 8th.
Really, that soon?
Mm-hmm. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition on Windows. Pokemon Sword and Shield on November 15th. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which looks fun, but I'm not going to play it because fuck EA. Shenmue 3 comes out November 19th. Doom Eternal, November 22nd. And not a whole lot is announced for December right now, except for, and this is no one but me cares about this, Mech Warrior 5 comes out on December 10th, which...
You are correct about nobody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a game from my childhood that me and my dad played a bunch. Mech Warrior 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. And there hasn't been a actual new Mech Warrior game in like 15 years. There's the Mech Assault games on Xbox, but they weren't the same.
I wonder what it's like to wait for a game a long, long time.
Yeah.
What do you think? What are you saying, BG?
Oh.
Apparently nothing. Good.
There was a developer from a company who does ports and remakes that had
Blue
like
Point.
yeah,
The people that made the
Shadow
of
of the Colossus. Yes.
Yeah, and Eco remakes. Yeah,
Mhm.
the director was like, I love Drago. I would love to remaster it. Get
When
in
you
there.
cry real tears.
Wink,
Yeah,
wink,
I would
nudge,
cry.
nudge.
Bro, I would cry real tears. Because it means that they're at least thinking. Shut up, DA! Holy did I say anything while you were talking about your Ruby song or your Ruby characters or that game you wanted? I wasn't even thinking about friggin' or Xenoblade. I was like, why don't you just play it? I was trying to support what you like.
Dude, I'm trying to help you.
No, you not.
Right, dude.
No, you not.
Dude, this is unhealthy. You never get this.
You don't know.
And you know it.
That's your problem. You don't know, but you think you know. You don't know. I've almost gotten it 3 times.
You've almost gotten something 3 times.
Yes. Give me something. A remake is something. They keep re-registering the trademark. Just let it lapse if you ain't doing nothing with it.
It's like that
They're
fucking
almost
yeah.
in Smash.
This trademark legit can't be more than like $1,000.
Okay, but it's $1,000 you losing every few years. Why?
This is
Just
like
let it go. Let somebody else get it if you don't want it.
Is it the Geico commercial where it's the fisherman? He's like, oh, almost got it. Oh.
Yep.
You ain't helping nobody.
I'm trying to help you. This is unhealthy. Whew. Oh boy. Well, it is past
13 facts about Stephen King.
There we go.
He once put a child gangbang.
Oh, that can't be right. Someone surely would have caught that.
The best fact was still the elbow foot one.
Yes.
Uncontested.
To this day.
It'll never be beaten.
And the religious malware one. That was a good
Bruh,
one
they
too.
got hacked. They got dot hack. Again, Resonance of Fate got a re-release. I'm not gonna restate my joke, but it did not sell highly.
I think I saw it for
Like
some
picking a
peanuts on the
number or-
PS4 store. I picked last time. So someone else has to pick.
I'm not playing
Ralph.
up to DA's game now. He ain't supporting the man. I ain't
What's the
supporting
numbers?
him.
What's the numbers?
1 through
1 to
13.
13.
Lucky number 13.
All right. When he was a child, he witnessed his friend die in a train accident. He has no memory of the event. Yes, he does.
He pushed that kid.
That's
Damn.
all just hurt from his coming out in his books and kids getting their arm ripped off. He know. He know. He remember.
It's coming out slowly but surely.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Years of cocaine addiction and all that. That's for a reason. All right, everybody. See y'all later.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Wow.
for tuning into this episode.
Somebody
of
wants to play Smash.
the podcast of stuff. I want to play Smash. Ralph, say laters now.
Laters.
Now. Do it.
I
Bye.
wanna play
Bye.
Good Dog.
Goodbye.